So King David Kalākaua was one of our ali'i. He was the second elected ali'i in the Kingdom of Hawaii. The very first elected ali'i was Lunalilo, and he ran against Kalākaua in that first election. Lunalilo, of course, won the popular vote, and he also won the political vote. The second election, after a year of rule, was between Queen Emma as well, the widow Queen Emma, and King David Kalākaua. And when King David Kalākaua won this election, he actually won the political election but lost the popular election. And so it was Queen Emma who had to calm the riots in Honolulu because there was an overwhelming riot that occurred with people feeling that they were slighted. And so when Kalākaua comes into rule and he becomes king in 1874, one of the things that he is tasked in doing is helping to reinvigorate this Hawaiian pride, this pride of being Hawaiian, right? We're coming across this time from Kamehameha III when he enacts the very first education system, which is the oldest education system west of the Mississippi. The medium language in Hawaii for education is English. And so Kalākaua recognizes that there's a decline in our olelo. He recognizes that there's a decline in many of our traditions, such as hula, such as our music, as well as our water sports. And so as he goes into his monarchy, he has this in mind. So what he does in his very second year of office, right, when he becomes mo'i, he's elected as king. He's elected in 1874. In 1875, what he does is he puts into place the very first regatta, right? And he chooses November 16th, which is a very important date because that's his birthday. And he memorializes regatta racing, hei hei va'a, during that time. And the reason he does that is because it's a part of his works and a part of his agenda to help with reinstilling the sense of pride in the Kanaka and to our people. But what he's doing during this time isn't just hoi va'a. So when we look at the actual articles and we look at the newspapers, it's not just the racing that's happening at these times. There's other water sports. So we know that there's yacht racing that's occurring at this time. We know that there's diving that's occurring at this time. We know also that there's 6-man canoes that's being held at this time, 4-oar canoe racing that's being held at this time. And so throughout his time as an ali'i and throughout his tenure as our mo'i, you see different examples of this. 1875, a year into his reign, is where we see him memorialize it on his birthday, and then every year since then, something happens. I think perhaps the most famous of these would probably be his 49th birthday. And I believe that was in 1885. So in 1885, he has a huge race again, and it's memorialized in our newspapers. And it has the ka'ina, or it has the listing of all of the different events that I just mentioned.